Good afternoon. A lot of people have been asking me this question, and I decided I was going to share it with them. People have been asking me, what am I using? This isn't the first time, this isn't the second time, this isn't the third time. Over the last couple of months, people have been asking me that. But most times, if you are somebody that follows our page or is glued to our page, you will notice a lot of things. When people started commenting about this thing, asking me, what are you using, that was around the time this became an established product. Now, this is Simi's oil. This has been my lifesaver. Simi's oil, around the time Simi's oil came out, or rather when I now started actively promoting it, because for a long time Simi's oil, I was only just making it for Simi. Nobody else was asking for it except Simi. So anytime Simi wants to order for it, I'll just make it for her and sell it to her. But by the time she started giving me unusual reviews, I began to look into it, and I began to also test it out on myself. And that has been my saving grace for a long time, Simi's oil. And Simi's oil is not surprising, because Simi's oil is a combination of a lot of our oils, the oils we sell. Our K8 oil, Miracle Glow oil, carrot oil, anti-wrinkle, silky spotless, and date seed sunscreen, and peptides. So of course it will pack a punch. So that is number one. But apart from that, there are other things that I started doing. One of them is wearing a sunscreen. Now this sunscreen is finished, but I got it when I went to Israel, and I was using it, to protect my body from the sun. That is also very important. Unfortunately, when it finished, I had to switch to something else. So we have our date seed sunscreen, which I have always said that isn't as strong as the chemical sunscreens. So because it's not as strong, it doesn't really protect that much. So whenever I am going to stay out in the sun longer than 1 hour or 2 hours, I don't just rely on the Simi's oil or the date seed, because the SPF is only about between 5 and 8, whereas the other ones are 15 upwards. The one I showed you was 50 SPF, so that can protect you longer and more efficiently. So I switched to another sunscreen when the one I got finished, because of course, because I ordered it, I bought it in Israel. I've not been to Israel since some months I was there, and it's finished. So I had to switch to another one. It's made by Nivea. Now I'm very selective in the kind of products that I put on my skin that are not made by me, that I cannot vouch for. So there are few other products that are not our products that I can use without any fear. Nivea is one of them, which is why I chose that Nivea sunscreen. Unfortunately, I didn't bring it. Then I have other routines too. I use a facial mask at least. I use a facial mask at least twice a week. At least twice a week. This is our Kuse mix. Okay, this is what it looks like when you buy it, but I put mine inside the container, and it's always in my bathroom. So anytime I feel like it's time for me to have a facial mask, I have that. It's part of my routine. Then of course our strongly anti-aging soap with peptides, I use that. And then I use this lotion, this strongly anti-aging lotion with date seed sunscreen and Abseline. I use this on my face twice a day, on my skin just once a day. Okay, so at night I wash my face and I apply it. That's what I apply with Simi's oil twice a day on this face before I sleep when I take my bath, when I wake up. Now, apart from all these things that I just mentioned, it's not, when you want to do skincare, you shouldn't just rely on external care only. Other things that I use internally that have also helped me are these two. Okay, it was just a client who gave me this clue. She had severe blood loss, so I prescribed 2 blood building tonics, Justicia Kanya and Sorghum Bicolor for her. And 2 weeks after she used it, she sent me a review. If many of you pay attention to our page and our reviews, these are things you can pick up. So she sent me the review, and she talked about how when people were seeing her, they were asking her, "You look different, you've changed." I picked that. I realized that it has an effect on the skin. It wasn't just because it was helping build our blood, they also had an effect on the skin. So I started taking it. At the times when I don't take it, like, I've not taken this for the last 5 days, my skin is not as bright, but I can tell you for a fact that if you combine this with the skincare routines, when you go out, people will be telling you, people will be asking you, "What are you doing?" And whenever I have an occasion, maybe some occasion coming up, maybe I have a party or something, I do all this that even when they come to do makeup for me, they will be telling me, the makeup artist will be asking me, "Do you have a skincare routine? What are you doing to your skin? Your skin is so nice. Your skin is so nice." All I do is stick to all these for a few days, and then the skin will just be popping. Okay, because of my schedule, my busy schedules, a lot of times I don't combine these, and I notice that when I don't combine this, my skin is still okay, but it's fair. But when I do everything, both internal and external treatment, it always packs a lot of punch. So for those people that were asking me, "What are you using?" these are what I am using currently. Most times, a lot of times, I'm testing out products. So there are times when you may see me looking a little bit different. But after I finish testing out products, I go back to the things that work for me and I stick with them. It's only when I want to test out products, I have a washout period and I test. When I finish testing, I have another washout period and I return back to the things that work for me. And these are the current things that work for me that I've been using, and they are very effective. So I hope that answers the question that people were asking me in the comment section.